Harry's in the doghouse, and some people might say rightly so, given this, well, disgraceful performance across international television. Of course, we're talking about Meghan and Harry and exactly what they're now going to do to try and salvage their very much damaged brand. As ever, let me explain. Hi, good to see you. Thank you so much as ever for your time. You all right? I'm not bad, thank you. Nice to see your company. Hope you're keeping well, whatever you're doing today. I know I often say that, but do take care of yourselves, you know. I was talking to a friend the other day and they got a terrible summer cold, you know, this sort of thing. I know, we've got summer back now a little bit, you know. And it's awful that, isn't it? Because you just feel like, well, terrible. And she can't sit out in the sun and all this because she's just got no energy. Now, you never know, it could be long COVID or whatever. Well, let's not go there, eh? Why'd you get these things just when you really are going on holiday or something like that? Felt so sorry for her, you know. So if you're going through a bit of a dark time, bit of lurgy, not feeling your 100% best, yes, it'll get better, always with time. Time shifts everything in the end, doesn't it? Well, some might say this, unless of course you're Prince Harry and Meghan Markle, because everything's doctored, dissected and looked at to the very finite moment. There's no two ways about that. And then now, just over a week ago, Harry and Meghan sat down to launch yet another charitable incentive, which, as I pointed out, is a very strange thing as well, because given the sort of background to this, it was all about reaching out and looking out for each other. It just doesn't work with the general consensus, given the fact that Meghan's cut her family off, Harry's now been forced to cut his family off, and there they are talking about being first responders and looking out for each other, and she's prepared to take a hit for this. All usual sort of claptrap that means absolutely nothing. But, you know, the bigger problem that they have is this, and according to a well-placed source, their team were less than thrilled with their performance. No, it wasn't the vice-like grip that she had on his thigh during that conversation, even though, of course, the interviewer said, I saw you reaching out for his hand, more like his throat. He said he wasn't playing ball, was he? 100%. Harry looked disinterested, disenfranchised from it all, and Meghan was trying to come up with a brand new character, one might say, where she had empathy, well, you know, trying to have a sympathetic take on it, all the while though never really interacting with the people sat next to her. Clearly, according to that source, she had no idea at that point that these people who nobody's been able to track down, which is also rather fascinating given the media's frenzy of looking after people. Nobody knows where these people are. One would have thought they might have wanted to come through and done an interview, of course, and basically said that was the experience. They were very nice. They couldn't be more welcoming, that sort of thing. But what's happening now is that Harry and Meghan are literally being told off by their management team, and that is 100%. You see, what you put out there remains out there. And apparently, as I say, they were less than impressed that Harry looked disinterested. Meghan didn't escape the critique either, because at points she was, well, how can you put this nicely? Giving him the death stare, you know, what women do when you get it wrong, fellas, you know what I'm saying? Everything was picked apart. Now, some might say this was a serious topic. They couldn't be joking around during that orchestrated reality like they did with their engagement video. Of course not, totally understand that. But they never looked truly in sync, did they? Not once did you kind of believe that both of them were 100% behind this venture. I hope they are, because it's a worthwhile venture, and for all those people that are going through a terrible thing and the parents featured on there, one would, you know, definitely hope they are. But moving forward, this is now going to be problematic, because clearly she was angry with him and 100% he was angry with her. We know that. How do they now fix it back for the cameras? Has it gone too far? Well, of course, they can both take heed from the management teams and the people that tell them exactly what to do on camera. Meghan thinks she knows exactly what to do, and so does Harry. The bottom line is they're not in sync with it, and that's there for all to see. And this is not selling brand Sussex particularly well. Neil Sean in the very heart of London.